of. Welcome, everybody, to the Town Board meeting of October 22nd, 2024, and our Town Clerk on a roll call.
Councilman Paul Valentine.
Here.
Councilman Jerry Batari.
Here.
Councilman Brian Donahue.
Here.
Councilman Dan Sullivan.
Here.
Supervisor Teresa Kenny.
Here, and we will start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, a couple quick announcements. We're just a reminder now that the fall is here, the Pearl River Farmers Market is Saturdays from 10 to 2 at the Central Avenue Field. The Orangetown Police Department is going to be hosting a drug take-back day. That's Saturday, October 26th, from 10 to 2 right here in Town Hall. And I just want to add on to there that we have a blood drive this Thursday coming up here in Town Hall from 1 to 7. And anyone who presents will get a $10 e-gift card. So that's the New York Blood Center. So a couple of announcements. Jim, I guess we'll go right into the Highway Awards.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to thank the board for allowing us to do this. We do this once a year usually. COVID messed us up for a couple of years, so we're kind of combining some things. But this is a chance for us to introduce to the board people like volunteer their time and their efforts to help make Orangetown a really nice place to live, a nice place to look, cleans it up. So we do appreciate you coming out, everybody that could come, and we'll try to move this along quickly, get some nice pictures, and then the board can go to work, right? I think we did have a special award this year that kind of just came up it's the Eagle Scout Troop 97 Award. I'm not sure, is anybody here from Eagle Scout? Yeah, oh, great, okay. So we got a call in early May about a young lady that had a great project she put together to recreate what we used to do with Keep Rockland Beautiful and do the 55-gallon drums and make them look really nice and put them out at bus shelters and places where we pick up trash on a regular basis. And although I never met the young lady, we had some conversations through emails and with my office, and she was really very organized, had it really down. She knew what she was doing, and I was so enthused to be involved with it because this is what we did for many years. Unfortunately, she passed away. She was a sophomore in high school, and she was suffering from cancer, and she passed away in August. And I certainly felt bad about losing a young lady, but also a little down because I didn't think this was going to happen. But immediately her scout troop took it over, and it happened. And at the Pearl River Day, the beautiful cans that were painted that were in the middle of the street were donated to us by this scout troop. So we really do appreciate that. And the effort and your group of people staying together was great. So I would like to give you an award. If you come up. Do we have that? Good. I wasn't sure if her mom and dad were going to make it.
I am her mom.
Oh, you are? Okay.
And the young lady is right here.
Oh, my God.
She was 15 years old.
That's beautiful. I do admire her efforts and your group that stayed together. So if you will pass this on to the
Yes, I
scout
will.
group
I
first.
will definitely do that. They are just running a little late, but I was
Oh,
here.
we can get a picture with them after the
Yes,
Senate,
we'll do
if you
that.
want to do that,
Yes,
okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I think, is anybody here from Summit School? All right. Quickly, Summit School is a special school in Upper Nyack. And they come to us, if anybody comes and picks up your leaf bags or the bags that we give out, the paper bags, they pack those up for us. They've been doing this for us for probably 24 years. My wife was a teacher up there. We got involved with them, and it's a school where the kids either live there or just come days for special training, special education. But this is part of their work program where they send the kids out. They know they have to go someplace. So twice a week they come to us and do that. They actually load our glass bags. Used to be called sandbags, but we use crushed glass from the county recycling. So when people are having flooding or they need weight or something, we have glass bags, and the group from Summit School has been putting that together. I think we're over 100,000 bags a year we put out now, so get them in those little packets of 10. That's the group that does that, and we do really appreciate their efforts. And that goes back a long time in our operation. I think next I'd like to go on to the community cleanup. We've been working with Keep Rockland Beautiful for many years. Sonia's here from Keep, former director, and I guess it's over 25 years since we've been working with Keep Rockland Beautiful. They've done a great job. They organize cleanups around Rockland County, around Orangetown. We call Orangetown a Rockland Green community because we work with them for cleanups. So I'd like to recognize the groups that did cleanup. Sonia's here. Is Sarah here? No? Okay. These are, and Marcia? Well, these are the people that we work with that do the organizations, not here, but all over Rockland County. But we have representatives from the Blauvelt cleanup community, Dana McStowe. Dana with us tonight? Oh, great. Dana, I'm sorry. If we could, I'd like to get everybody up and we could take a group picture, okay? Palisades Community Cleanup, Carol Knudsen. Yeah, very nice. Good seeing you again. We see this young lady a lot. Yeah, we're going to see her for the Spark Hill Community Cleanup also, an organizer for that. And the Tappan Orangetown Community Cleanup, George Garrett. Now, this is back to 2023. They said we haven't been able to get everybody together at once. But I'm going to ask them to stand here because also they're going to be part of 2024, which they just finished this past season. Anybody have any idea how much they've actually picked up? Hundreds and hundreds of bags of trash along the roadside. So the Blauvelt community was Dana, right? And Marco Panera. Is Marco here? No, Marco, please come up. Thank you. Orangeburg community was Lynn Warshawski. Hi, Lynn. The Pearl River was the Pearl River Rotary, Francis Brook. Francis, thank you for the cleanup. We had another Pearl River cleanup from the Lions Club, Ralph Fasano. Ralph here? Oh, very good. Yeah. Good. And community spark cleanup in Spark Hill. Of course, Carol was involved in that. All right, and also with the Spark Hill Creek Watershed Alliance cleanup, and we had a Tappan Orangetown cleanup with George Garrett and Allison Cordone. Our Allison here. Works for the town, but also was very much involved in the volunteer cleanup program. And we also have a Stream Stewardship Award for the Spark Hill Creek Alliance. I think Larry Vale is here to represent the Alliance. Yeah, so between cleanups and stream care, this is what helps Orangetown be a clean place. You've probably seen our logo around, and a lot of that we promote is clean streams equal clean streets equal clean streams. And we're very serious about that. So we do a lot, but the people that pick this junk up that's been thrown on the side of the road help us a lot to prevent that. So I want to give you a round of applause. And then maybe we can get a picture in front of the town board with everybody together. this out of the way. Oop. I'm going to crash something. Can I ask you to move that way a little bit? So something else that a great part of my job is, I'm responsible to make sure I check every street in Orangetown at least once a year. That's a responsibility of any highway superintendent in any town. So it gives me an opportunity to go out, and of course we do. But part of that is I get to see some of the really nice things going on in Orangetown. And for me, that's what I call a beautification award. Somebody that's a private property owner or a business that's done something to really spruce up their place, which helps spruce up the neighborhood. And I think that just makes everybody buy into that Orangetown is a really great place to live. So I'd like to start with our residential awards. Robert and Tricia Slafta. Now they have a lovely garden on Spruce Street in Orangeburg. So if you're going from 303 up Plaza Mountain, it's just magnificent, and especially in the springtime. So thank you very much. We also have Joseph and Patricia Nigro, 477 Orangeburg Road in Pearl River. This is the second time they won this award 5 years ago. We won't give it, it has to be at least a 5-year space in between. But they have a beautiful garden in front of their house that when you ride up the street, it just pops out at you. And we also have Mike Ryan and Lisa Pacino, 47 Washington Avenue in South Nyack, which normally I wouldn't be driving on those streets over there. But now it's not a village, now the town goes there. And it's another beautiful, just flowers that lighten up the day when you go down that street. So we appreciate that. And I'd like to give you a round of applause. Okay, and we have a non-residential award, which are for our local businesses who definitely have an interest in standing out here in Orangetown, and we have people for this year that I picked out that I thought really did a nice job to bring beauty to their business and their neighborhoods, which does make a really big difference. So number one, first actually was, as with Broadway, I never really had to go up there before because it was in South Nyack, actually in Nyack, but he lives on the street that's South Nyack. He has his business there, and that's Hanneman Funeral Home. And Keith Taylor is the owner of that, and they've done a beautiful job with their mums out there this time of year, really lightens the place up. Also, we have Joseph P. Cerace, 34 Summit Street in Pearl River, right down the street from St. Margaret's. And we gave an award to St. Margaret's last year, and Mr. Cerace has copied them and did a really great job. So that corner really shines over there, and we appreciate that. Also, the place that I recommend, I know from many, many years, Van Houten Farms. And I think Darren Van Houten is with us, and we're going to give him the award. A little history there, that's on Sickletown Road, and Blauvelt Road in what we call Norshan. And actually, his great-grandfather gave me my first job in the highway department. So, but I give him this because it was beautiful in the first snowstorm we had last year. And when you see the pictures, you'll understand. They did a great job with that. And we have a new commercial or business entity on Route 303, Werfen. Did a great job right here last year as soon as they moved in, and they did it again this year. So we do appreciate the corporate entity trying to make us look comfortable here. So if everybody could come up.
Elizabeth Van Houten.
Oh, hi. Oh,
Nice
right,
to meet
okay.
you.
We're gonna move over.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? So we trying to move along. I'm sorry. Kyle Hassel from Summit School is here. Kyle, can I give you some recognition? Great, yeah. Kyle is the gentleman that brings it to our facility each year, each day, or each week. And we really do appreciate that. Can I get a picture here?
Getting homework tonight.
Yeah, it's all good. Loosen up that knee.
Name is down, she just stays standing.
What else do we have? I'm sorry. Oh, the scout troop is here? Oh, thank you very much for all your efforts. It's amazing how you put that together. Yes. Okay. All right, thank you. Stefan, of course, puts this all together. He tries to keep me on a straight line, so you have to thank him and Katie from my office that put this together. They do a great job. Thank you. So we do actually have a couple of quick highway awards that we're going to give. As I said, we were catching up from a few years of COVID. So actually, we have here with us tonight a retiree from this year who last year did 20 years on the job and then gave it up this year and retired. But we do appreciate all his efforts, and that's Mike Sullivan, and he's here with his wife. Also, we have Brian DeBonis, who has 20 years on the job this year, and Jason Elmendorf. They're not here, but this is their 20th year. We have a recognition also for 2023 from Mike Menigo, who many people that have been on the board for a while, former president of our union. He celebrated 50 years on the job, and he's still working with us. And he's a guy that probably you see sweeping in front of your house after we pick up the brush all the time, because he's one of our crew. So you see him at least 7 times a year. I know that. And we have unusual, we haven't gotten it in for this year for 24, but we have a Highway Department Perfect Attendance Award for Tom Caputo, who's been with us 34 years, I believe, and still has 100% attendance. And he's working on it again this year. And I'm trying to convince him not to retire. And also, this year, we have retiree Darrell Butler, who just retired about 2 months ago, and he was 29 years on the job. I think, did I miss anything? You think? Oh, I'm sorry. And a long-term member, 35 years, 36, 37 years, retired just last year, and then went to work in ShopRite right away, Chris Feraldi. So did I miss anything else? No, I don't think so. Thank you for sticking with me. Yeah, we're gonna get a picture with the young lady from the Scouts, if we could do that. And Lila's mom.
Okay. Stefan, I don't want to add to your responsibilities, but the councilman over here recommended that next time we have the screen, you could show their like awards, or if there's pictures of their homes or whatever, we can try to incentivize other people to want to come up here and get acknowledged, you know?
That's great. And we'll plan for that. I just wasn't afraid I was going to be
Stefan's
able to
rolling
use
his
it.
eyes back there.
We've actually done it in the past.
Yeah.
No, seriously though, to everybody who's here, it really means a lot. We get so many complaints all year round about, you know, litter and this, and complaints about houses or whatever, so it's nice that there's people out here that are stepping up to help the town. And seriously, I hope people see that it's appreciated and acknowledged, and we get more people to do it. So thank you, all of you. Thank you very much. Okay. We are going to go into our workshop of our agenda items. We fortunately have okay, so we're going to resume the public hearing on the budget. Oh, Jeff is here, okay. Number 5, speaking of Stefan, number 5 is the mitigation. We have a hazard mitigation plan that we have to participate in. Stefan's talking, but he was very active in this and getting this adopted. Let them all leave. Stefan, while I'm at it, thanks for your work on the mitigation plan. It's on there, the hazard mitigation. I heard you worked hard on it. Okay. Okay, number 6, authorize the Christmas lighting company. So this is basically for the holiday lights in downtown Pearl River. Number 7 is authorizing the retention of Beckman appraisals. This is to appraise the land on Hunt Road that I think we've been talking about the last couple of weeks, that we have the people interested in putting in a data center, so we're going to get an appraisal of the land. Number 8, a little after the fact, but we're approving permission for them to sell alcohol on town property for Pearl River Day. What would happen if we said no? We'd have quite a problem. The yard to go back. Some of us would have broken the law. No names mentioned, but some of us would have. Number 9, approve surplus vehicles. Number 10, appoint Roberto Urban to the Personnel Administrator Permanent, effective October 23rd. Number 11, award the Blue Hill Golf Course Bunker Project to Turco Golf, Inc. That was bonded for, right? Yeah. I should hope so. Okay. Jeff, you want to just explain number 12 real quick? I know we do this weird accounting stuff. Okay, number 13, approval and assistance to the Nyack Halloween Parade. That's this weekend. Always a very fun time for anybody looking. I think it's 5:30 on Saturday down in Nyack. Then we have the audit, and then that's it. Nice, short agenda. So, on that note, can I get a motion to open the public comment?
I make a motion.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so Tricia and Bob Safter? I think they meant to, I think they were just saying they were here for the awards. Yeah, I don't think they meant, okay. So nobody else signed up. Is there anybody here who would like to speak? Andrew?
Thank you for letting me speak tonight, and just following up on the town board meeting that I was here last time. Not everyone was present, so I'll just kind of go over it. I was here in reference to a 93-year-old disabled Korean vet who lives at 101 Rockland Road in Spark Hill. He filed a complaint regarding illegal housing in the town of Orangetown. The town of Orangetown has taken no action. I've got a FOIL request. That's not accurate. The town of Orangetown went out and did an inspection. The record is missing items. I want to thank for doing the FOIL request so quickly, because they gave it to me in a few days. But there is items that are missing. There were pictures that were taken, and I have some pictures also that I took. So basically, this house was converted to a two-family. No permit was filed. Work was performed. A kitchen was added. The deck is on a second-floor deck, and that was ripped out and put on the railing, and there's just post. Now, one of the things that the property owner said to the building inspector was, the door is locked, so it's safe. Well, the door is locked until it's unlocked, and then someone's on the deck and someone goes off the deck. Now, the town's been out there and visited it, so I would say the town's got some liability here. In addition to that, the answer from the building department was that the current tenant, the one who's disabled, he made mention that he owes $9,000 in fines. I would hope that Orangetown is not being retaliatory against this disabled vet by not enforcing the code. You guys can look into this. I've been here already once.
Andrew, I have, I'll let you finish, but then I will tell you what I've discovered, again, because I did look into it.
That's
Because
fine.
I told you when you emailed me, that was the first I had heard of it.
That's
So why
fine.
don't you can
So,
finish off.
so what I'm saying to you is the pictures were not in the record when I asked for the FOIL requests that would document this. It did say in the one email response that it was illegal housing. Well, no violation's been issued. Now, this is selective enforcement. I've been in situations where violations have been issued just on, like, within 24 hours. This is months. There's no violations in the file. So unless I'm incorrect and there's a violation that wasn't in the file, there are no violations issued. So I'm more than happy to hear it. My main thing is that it gets properly inspected. They're made to file for necessary permits and deal with it. The email said that we're not going to do anything until the eviction process is finished. That's a little unheard of, where you got two occupants in two different parts of the house, and work was performed. It might have been electrical work performed, gas work performed, with no inspections. So the town's liable now. They've been put on notice. They were out there inspected, and they didn't enforce it. So that's all I have to say on it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so just for clarification, the gentleman that is in the home did the work. He did the work. The person who owes the owner now did not do this work, so it was a foreclosure. He's been living in the home.
That's not incorrect. That's
Okay,
incorrect.
Okay.
No,
The
that's
point of the
incorrect.
matter is, the person that owns it now didn't do the work because she's never had access to the house because the gentleman's been in the house. Who did it? I can't tell you. He owned it. He was foreclosed on.
Okay.
Andrew, please,
Okay.
you had your chance. Again, there's just, you're
I
not telling the
I
whole.
have pictures of the contractors that did the work that were hired by the current
So-
owner.
so-
So you can deal with that.
Okay, so the issue is, this woman cannot, the owner, who owns the house now, cannot do anything to the house because they're in landlord-tenant. She's trying to evict him. It's been going on for a year and a half. He's not giving her access, so the building department is aware of it. But if he's not giving access, it's kind of hard to put a violation against somebody who can't do it. Andrew, I'm not going to get into it. This is what I'm told. They're in court.
Cover story. You're covering up
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, so anybody else here who'd like to speak that has not had a chance to speak? Any others? Okay, ready? Can I get a motion to close the public comment?
Motion to close.
Second? Second? Can I get a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, can I get a motion? It's, I spoke with the code enforcement officer, and it's way more complicated than is being lit on, that's all I'm going to say. Can I get a motion to open the public hearing on the preliminary budget?
I make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, is there anybody here who would like to speak on the preliminary budget? Okay, so I think the plan is to continue it to November 12th.
Right.
Okay, so I get a motion to continue the public hearing on the preliminary budget to November 12th at 7:05?
I make a motion to continue the budget until November 12th.
There you go. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 5, authorize the adoption of the 2024 Rockland County, New York Hazard Mitigation Plan update.
Motion on number 5.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you to Allison and Stefan once again for working on that. Number 6, authorize the Christmas Lighting Company contract to do the downtown lights for $15,000.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And that does get paid from the Pearl River Parking District budget, in case anybody's asking. Number 7, authorize retention of Beckman appraisals for an appraisal of the town-owned lands on Hunt Road at a cost of $4,500.
I make a motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Get a motion to approve the permit dispense of alcohol on town property for Pearl River Day. Maybe we should do it for next year, too, so we have ourselves covered.
I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion.
Brian's making the motion, second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
9, approve the surplus of the 4 vehicles identified there from the Ops Bay and fire, I guess. Motion?
Motion.
Second?
I'll second, sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
2005, we got a good run out of those things. Number 10, appoint Roberto Urban to the position of Personnel Administrator Permanent, effective October 23rd, 2024.
I make a motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations. Number 11, award the Blue Hill Golf Course Bunker Project to Turco Golf, Inc. Motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 12, approve the 2024 budget reclassifications.
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I
It
think,
was Jerry, Dan.
number 13, lend assistance to the Nyack Halloween Parade, the Showmobile for Saturday, October 26, 2024. Motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Dan Jerry.
I know. We should give them little sticks that they put up. And
Like-
right, you need to.
Yeah, like in an auction. Thanks, Jeff.
Okay, the audit for tonight's meeting consists of 3 warrants for a total of $1.75 million. Items of interest, number 5, Global Montello, $24,000 for fuel. Number 10, NIPA, $21,000 for the streetlight project. And number 13, Save a Tree, $134,000 for tree removal at Blue Hill. Any questions on the audit?
No?
I make a motion to approve the audit.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we do have to go into executive session to discuss personnel-related matters and may impact the sale price or something, lands or something. Oh, it's right there. Where may, acquisition, sale, lease of real property. We do have 2 adjournments. We have Thomas Coffey, a resident of Pearl River and retired Nyack Chief of Police, and Catherine Hogan, a resident of Pearl River. So we're not going to be coming out to take any other actions, so can I get a motion to go into executive session
I make a motion to go into executive session and
Second.
adjourn.
and adjourn? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.